Good morning. It's a very grey Saturday and it's wet, but we don't have any work to do, so that's excellent. So we're going to M&S and making use of our Sparks voucher by getting a free croissant with a hot drink, and that is about as exciting as it'll get this morning.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
Happy birthday to you.
Good afternoon. We are going to Patisserie Valerie to have a Christmas present, which involves afternoon tea. And it's also Valentine's Day, so it ties in quite well. Right, we're now in Twickenham. We're going to try again. Richmond was a write-off. They had nothing in Pat Val, and the car park was somewhat of a disaster. So we've moved on, changed town, and we're going to try again.
I'm going to go out, even though I can't. The only people that will go out with me and Hayward's here, so there'll be a bunch of them.
Good afternoon. So yesterday, which was Monday, I spent the whole day at USP. I've been going through, they've got a load of judging videos to finish for an award show that's coming up. So I started on them. There's 48 of them in total, which is quite crazy. And it's a very slow process. So I sort of cranked through sort of 11 yesterday. And then I've managed to do another 5 this morning from home, because I'm decided to have a break and go for a little walk. But this afternoon I'm going to RHP to help them test their new online services. So this is my little treat to myself, because I'm working from home for the first time in a very long time, and I'm making the most of the blue and the sun. So it's the Orchid Festival, which is this year linked to Brazil, as you might imagine, for the Olympics. And I haven't been to see it, even though it's been on for nearly 10 days. So now that I've paid the deposit, I feel it's only fair to go and see how they are getting on with their renovation of Cambridge Cottage. Because in 62 and a bit weeks, we'll be getting married in here, so it's nice to see it all working, as it were. It's only one of 43 listed buildings in Kew. There's actually 43 listed buildings within the grounds. That's quite impressive. And the grounds themselves are Grade 1 listed. High activity in there, everything's being repainted, stripped back to the floorboards. Good morning. Here we are, up at CAMDEN Lock, turning area. They put new lock gates just a little bit further down, which was quite an ordeal, and they've done there once a year, clear all the bottles out of the canal, which yields a lot of bottles. Anyway, I'm just walking into TSV, where I am today, doing all those videos and various studio engineering things. And apparently it's going to be terrible weather this evening, so that's exciting. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day, and I've moved from one video project to another, and then I'm going back to the other one tomorrow. It's a bit chaotic. I'm currently trying to make a sort of showcase video for somebody to display at a conference on Tuesday. So it's a bit manic, but it's such a nice day. I'm a bit annoyed being stuck indoors, if I'm honest. So depending on what happens to the weather in the next couple of hours, may have to sneak out. Because this evening I'm going to be shooting a video in High Street, Kensington. It's all video all week, that's what it's come down to. And yeah, I think I'll be glad when the weekend gets here, to be honest. Although I have an away day on Saturday morning, so it's hardly relaxing. So this is South Ken, sorry, High Street Ken. and I'm looking for a hotel that I'm filming in this evening. And I don't know where it is, but it's around. Anyway, it's a nice day to get out of Kensington. A place where however hard you try, you're not feeling incredibly poor. Here we go. This is what I've been looking for. This beautiful lump of concrete. There's some gardens. And here's some concrete.
I'm moving the editor's chair and handing over
Welcome
to Louise
inside
Robinson,
to
but I hope to remain involved with the awards as the magazine's editor at large.
the Palace
Now,
Suite, I
thank
think
you.
this is.
I'd like
It
to
is.
It
add
is
my
the Lower
gratitude
Palace Suite.
to the generous sponsors who've helped to
Wave
make
Awards is
tonight
happening
possible.
later tonight, and
Thanks to
this
everyone
is the
who's
rehearsal.
imagined the sometimes daunting.
So here we are, everyone's sitting down for the Wave Awards. The Royal Kensington Hotel. So that's the interception. This follows the basic standard award show. Everyone mills around outside for their doing champagne. And then they come down, there's some speeches, they get dinner, and then there's awards. We film that.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd now be pleased to take your seats. We're about to serve the first course.
And
So as quickly as you
Alan
can,
Devito
please,
tells everyone what to do. Good evening. So the awards wrapped up a bit late in the end, actually. Didn't really finish until about midnight. They didn't even start the awards till about 10:15. Anyway, got everything done, everything packed away. I'm nearly home. Do have to get up in like 8 hours and get back on a train, but that's a problem for another day. Actually, it's not, it's after midnight. It's a problem for later today. Hello again. I'm on my way back to the station now. I think I did some sleeping. I can't help but feel at the moment, this week especially, I'm probably trying to spin one more plate than is possible. What can you do? That's what it is when you're a freelancer. Anyway, so to relax, tomorrow I get to spend all day at RHP. This is where the problem lies, is the rather dramatic shortage of weekends. But it is an absolutely beautiful morning, so I'm going to try and enjoy it whilst it's here. And then hopefully by the time we get to the end of today, the world will be looking sunnier, even if the weather isn't. So today reminds me of Fridays of old, i.e. my least favourite day of the week, when you have to do everything before the weekend. One thing ticked off the list, 2 things to do. It's going to be quite tight. Right then, it's Friday evening, got Chinese takeaway, which is really actually topping off the day, because without it today would have been a bit rubbish. So I think I'm going to call it a night there. It is going to be a super busy weekend, so not really a weekend in any conventional sense for me. I think I might get a weekend on Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to that. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you will subscribe by clicking the little red button, and therefore I hope I will see you next week. Have a good time.